I had the chance to speak with acting chair of the CFTC last week, Caroline Pham, and I asked her specifically about the president's proximity to crypto, specifically with regard to the meme coins that he has, World Liberty Financial, the dinner that he said he's going to host with the top holders of the meme coins. I asked her to weigh in on that and if that made her job more difficult. She said, "My job is difficult every day. It doesn't make any difference." And I'm curious how you view the role of somebody as CFTC chair and the proximity that the president has to this industry, given he has a hand certainly in regulating it.
Well, again, having been in that position and knowing the very clear rules around ethics, guidance around ethics, and what conduct is either permissible or prohibited for any government official. So this could be, an elected official, an appointee like myself formerly, or any staff at any agency. There are very clear rules of the road around what activities are permitted and prohibited. And they do, differ depending on the agency and what exposure or what business or conduct the agency involves. As you can imagine, whether it was crypto, energy markets, traditional financial markets, agricultural markets, there was a number of prohibited activities that I was not permitted to do, and currently CFTC employees are not permitted to do or conduct themselves. And I would just say it is important, with these rules being very clear, that the market regulators, that the Justice Department, so civil or criminal, are looking into these issues if there are issues. And I don't want to jump ahead and suggest there are any, but it is important that we have these mechanisms, whether it's the judiciary or a legislative branch, to utilize its oversight function. It's just important that all of the branches of government are using the full extent of their powers to make sure that there are no violations of law, specifically around ethical issues.
Tim and I have been trying to understand exactly, it's not just the president, it's the president's family as well, that is very closely attached to the crypto industry. What are the guardrails? I mean, how does this all work when you have a president that is so closely aligned to the crypto industry and his family, with financial interests also so closely aligned?
Sonali, I mean, the rules they apply to the individual who's in the position in the government and potentially family as well. So I'll just repeat what I said earlier. The rules are very clear around ethical permission and prohibitions. And it's important that elected officials and their families follow these rules. And then it's equally as important that our law enforcement are enforcing these rules if they are violated or if there's any suggestion of violation. So as I said, it's important that all mechanisms are working and firing on all cylinders. But the rules that Congress wrote, the law that Congress wrote, and the rules that were implemented by multiple agencies to ensure that government officials are not abusing their power are clear. And it's just important that we utilize the powers of the Justice Department, the market regulators, to ensure that any bad conduct, if it is in fact happening, is exposed.